Hi, everybody. I was very interested to see everyone's topic videos, and I think we have a lot of good topics going around so far. So, for my topic, I've chosen to do contract negotiations with an organization in the National Football League. I will be doing this on Mike McCoy, the current offensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos, and just kind of a basic rundown. First, I would be talking about understanding contract negotiations. And to first understand this, the definition of negotiation is to it occurs when two parties or groups of individuals disagree on a solution for a problem, and that could also be a goal or a contract in the big picture. So, successful negotiation occurs when the two parties can come to agreement on terms. Obviously, unsuccessful negotiation is the exact opposite. Um, with the NFL, it can be a little bit trickier. They have a lot of different rules of how contract negotiation can take place, depending on if a team's still in season, if they made it to the playoffs, or if they have been eliminated. It all depends on the team's availability and if their season's over. Next, it would be analyzing statistics. Obviously, when it comes to contract negotiations, people don't want to just hand out a certain amount of money right off the top. They want to look at future stats, current stats, possible projections of what a current person may produce in the future. So with Mike McCoy, he has had very good success with the Denver Broncos in the past. He went to the San Diego Chargers, became their head coach, and although they didn't have overall great team success, he did have their offense putting up rather respectful numbers. And for the Denver Broncos right now, they haven't had very good offensive numbers, so that was kind of an easy signing for them. You also, one thing I just mentioned, when you're negotiating a contract, you have to, in this situation with an organization, you have to look at what your group is currently, what's the status. And like I said, for the Denver Broncos, in the past couple of years, it hasn't been any secret that their offense has been producing rather below average numbers. And bringing a guy like McCoy back into the picture has already proven to be a great move by John Elway. And it could possibly move into more success in the future if they choose to give McCoy a contract extension and possibly some more money. Finally, when you're deciding a contract negotiation, you have to be able to compile all the data. You have to look at everything, past, future, possible projections going into then years ahead. You also need to understand your organization's current status of the desired position. Are you an absolute have to have a guy, you have no hope in that position, or are you actually doing decent and you might not need to get somebody that costs as much money? You also need to take your position, how much you need somebody there, and you need to look at the rest of the league and compare the person you want to get versus the rest of the league. Are they comparable? Are they putting up the same amount of numbers? Also, what are other offensive coordinators getting paid around the league? You don't want to be the only team paying an offensive coordinator $5 million a year when everyone else is paying $1,500,000, and that was just a rough guess. That's not accurate. And then also, obviously, you got to come to a final decision. You take all your data, take everything you have that you've compiled through this entire process, and you come up with an equal offer that you find fair, and you have to hope that the other party can come to agreement. And if not, it doesn't mean it's over. You can disagree on the first terms, and it can go on for a long time. It can be a long process, and hopefully you can eventually come to an agreement, and that's the negotiation process. I liked everyone's video so far. I haven't seen all of them, so I have to get back, but I hope you guys have liked this video, and I'm looking for some good feedback. Thank you.